Hi. Look, I love you, but it's time to let it go. I hear the heaviness that this is causing on your heart. I hear the overwhelm, the frustration. I feel in your body the stomach upset, the sore muscles. If it's heavy, let it go. Drop it. Hand it over to God. Give it back to Source, to Spirit. Ask your angels, your guides, your ancestors, whomever you go to for your spiritual support. Hand it over. That's why they're there. And you're not. Because the human part of you wants to carry it. Because you think you can solve this. The human part of you wants to control it. Thinks that there's something you need to be doing. And the only thing you need to do is let it go. Hand it over to the spiritual plane, which is where things begin. But they can't begin. Your spiritual team can't work on your behalf while you're still holding on to the issue, while you're still carrying the burden on your back. You have it in your backpack and you won't unzip it and let them take it. Drop it. The things that are heavy, that are stalling you on your journey, that are keeping you stuck, that is causing you to have anxiety. You know that that's not how you were made to live. You know that it was put upon you a long, long time ago. You know that this isn't even your cross to carry. So let it go. Drop it. Hand it over. You are doubting just how loved and supported you are. Because if you understood, if you truly were living within your faith, you would just happily take off what you're carrying and give it over to the light to be transmuted for your greater good. But while it's still in your hands, while you're still trying to dissect it and understand it and solve it, you can't get true assistance. Drop the burdens. Trust me that things are going to move when you move. Things are going to shift when you allow the shift, when you stop trying to control the outcome. You can't control this. It's out of your hands. Let it go and allow Spirit to take care of the burdens that you've been carrying. Just drop it already. Do you think that you're going to get to the end of your life and you're going to do a review and you're going to get some sort of reward for carrying heavy things? Do you think you're going to get a certificate of accomplishment because you chose to carry burdens the longest? You're not. You're not. Part of your resistance to dropping the burdens is this idea that it's supposed to be hard, that you have to earn goodness. No, Spirit's saying no. There will be no reward for your willingness to suffer longer than necessary. The suffering is part of it, of being here on earth, as we learn to plug back into Source, to tap back into our own heart and soul. But once you've tapped in, once you've plugged back into Source, to Spirit, once your heart has been open, you're picking back up burdens and making things more difficult than they have to be is not advancing you. Spirit is saying your superpowers lie in your lightness, in your willingness to be free and open and playful. And you were programmed into thinking that the most powerful were the ones that were the most serious and hardworking and kept their nose to the grindstone. That's an old way of being that only gets you to a certain level within this game of reality. And you're on a different level now, and you can't bring that serious, heavy energy into this next reality. It's how you activate your superpowers, the dropping of the burdens, because it is holding heavy, dense energy space. It is keeping denser, heavy energies within your vessel that could be filled with love, light, joy, abundance. You can't have two energies occupying the same vessel. So the more burdens you hold on to that you're not willing to release, you're just limiting yourself. Spirit is saying, can we just get you on board with your superpowers already? When you drop some burdens, there may be some things that get dropped. And either someone else is going to come in and pick up the slack, or Spirit is going to remove things from your life. But that cannot happen until you decide it so. You continuing to do something because no one else will do it ensures that no one else will do it. You have to be the change you want to see. You have to teach people how to treat you. They're mirroring back to you how you're feeling about yourself, what you think you're worthy of, how you treat you. And when you self-sacrifice, when you carry things that aren't yours to carry, when you allow the people around you to put their stuff on you, well, you are setting the tone. You don't have to be cruel. You don't have to be dismissive. You don't have to be mean. But you have to decide how much you're willing to take on. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling burdened, there's your body. There's your answer from your body. You are the one that has to live inside your body, period. So you have to do what's right for you. And it may impact other people in a negative way. That's not you inflicting harm. You have a responsibility to maintain your internal state. You have a responsibility to maintain your physical vessel. And that requires you saying no to some things, dropping some things, understanding that that's going to create a rearrangement. Do you want change or not? Do you want things to be better? Do you want to feel lighter? Do you want to be in a life where you have free time, where you're able to be fun and creative? Well, you have to make the space to make that happen, period. That isn't said to make you feel bad. It's said to empower you. You have more power than you realize. You think the outside environment is taking everything out of you. No, it begins and ends with you. Decide how you want to feel. Decide how you want to be treated. Decide how good life can be. And you give that to you. You be it for you. And your world's going to rearrange in response. Some of that rearrangement is going to be people being disappointed. Some of that rearrangement will be people leaving your life. Yep. This is part of it. You can't get there from here, meaning you can't be who you've always been and also be in the life that your heart and soul are longing for. They're two different realities that require a different energetic signature to activate, to get in the door. You're knocking at the door, but you're showing up carrying the burdens from the past, and they can't come with you. They got to get checked at the door into the new reality. So what do you want? What do you want? What are you willing to give up? That's all that Spirit's ever asking you, is to give up the attachment that we have of the world so that we can walk free in spirit. It's absolutely worth it. I promise you, you are not going to miss the burdens that you've been holding on to. When you drop these boundaries, they're wanting you to be prepared to be the villain. They're showing it to me as a flip of a coin, that there are parallel realities playing out. And every single time that you assert yourself, that you establish a boundary and you stick to it, that you set the tone, that you reclaim your power from another person's storyline, you automatically become the villain. And in that storyline, you are being difficult. You are being rebellious. You are being a bully. You are being a bitch. But it's an opposite experience. In that reality, that person views themselves as being right. And in their reality, they have no space for anyone else being right. You are being difficult. You are being stubborn. You are being a bully. Because anyone standing up to them, anyone holding them accountable, anybody trying to hold up a mirror to them, shows them their own energy. They can only perceive you through their own energy. Every time that you take ownership, every time you step back into your sovereignty, you remove your energy from them. You sever the tie, and what they're left with is their own energy. They are feeling their own darkness. They are seeing their own darkness, but they are projecting that it is coming from you. So be prepared when you step back into your power, when you start saying no, when you set up boundaries, that you're going to be viewed as the villain. Spirit's saying there's just the evidence that you made the right choice. Spirit will show you the people that benefit from you playing small, the people that prefer you when you're struggling. There are people that only really like you when you're down and out. When you're crying, when you're struggling, because it makes them feel powerful. It makes them feel like they have something to offer you. And when you're in your power, they feel like they don't have anything to give you. When you're fully tapped into yourself, they feel less than. So be prepared to see your energetic signature being shown to you in real time through people. You're going to activate, you're going to trigger. And when you're not intentionally trying to harm anyone, when you're just following your soul's calling, when you're listening to your heart, when you're listening to your body, how someone receives you, not your concern. You don't have to hold someone else's emotional feelings towards you. You can sort of say you can barely hold your own. Don't go picking up other people's. And they're saying the reason you struggle to hold your own is because you have been picking up other people's. What if this anxiety, what if this feeling stuck isn't yours? What if all along that you thought there was something wrong with you? And really all it was other people's energy in your field. Other people's energy pulling at you. Other people's judgments. Other people's shame. Spirit wants you to stop and consider that perhaps you've been carrying some things that aren't really yours. And they want you to do whatever you prefer to do to clear energy. So this could be going for a walk. This could be getting out in the sun, under the moon, soaking in an Epsom bath, having a sauna. You need to do something to clear the energies that aren't yours. When you do this, you ask for assistance to clear all energetic ties, known and unknown, from you, to call back your power, to protect yourself, that people cannot have access to your energetic field. Because without these practices and protections in place, you're open season. And when you start to shine bright, people are going to be willing to come in and take whatever light you got and then some. Make sure that you are protecting yourself. Make sure that you are tapping into your body and asking your body, is this really mine? People are more than happy to drop their stuff on you. And the only way that stops is if you stop it, you prevent it. And sometimes this is going to be having a difficult conversation. But other times, actually, the most important thing Spirit is saying is just get right with you. Just be right within you, holding your truth, holding your sovereignty, holding the energy that you want to experience, and you do not allow anything from the outside environment to change your station. You are a powerful creator. Open back up your heart, tap into Spirit, ask to be led, and there you'll be. Just be in it, in the present moment awareness that you're in it, and be open. Be open to receive the goodness that's here for you all the time. It's never not here for you, the light. It's always here. It just gets blocked when we take on energies that aren't ours. It gets blocked when we visit lower dimensional floors of reality and don't clear. But the light is always here. It is you. Be prepared. They're not going to like you. You're going to be disliked instantly by people as you step into the light, as you walk in your truth, as you show up in your full capacity. You're going to be instantly disliked. And there's nothing you can do about it. And there's also, it shouldn't affect how you feel. Now, yes, as a human, it might sting at first, but then you'll welcome it. Then you'll get to this point of like, man, I must be really bright today because that person seems super annoyed by my existence on earth. And that's all you have to do is exist. And people, some of them are just not going to like you. And Spirit's saying, cool. You're not here to be liked. You're here to enjoy your life experience. You're here to be fully present, to be tapped in, to have fun, to create, to express. And yeah, that's annoying to people that don't have access to that. And when I say don't have access, meaning they're not tapped into their own light. Because that's all you're doing. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just existing in the light. And there are people that are going to be activated by you being in your light. And that's kind of the point. So when you're not liked, fantastic.